welcome to Christy's Stampin' Spot. Welcome to Christy's Stampin' Spot. And I just want to say first to welcome to Joni, my newest team member, who joined the Stampin' Lovelies team, which is so awesome. And for anyone that's thinking about it, Sale-A-Bration's a great time to join, whether you want to start a business of your own or if you're like enticed by the savings, because it's $175 worth of product for only $99 or $175 for $129 plus that tote, which I absolutely love. Like the gorgeous tote is fabulous. Like it fits our trimmer like a dream. I love it. But whether you want the savings or the discount or to start a business, I'd love for you to be on my Stampin' Lovelies team. So that's something to think about for celebrations. Sad news is our ribbon, our Sale-A-Bration ribbon, and the butterfly duo punch and the cake builder punch, I think it's called the cake builder punch, it is on the sold out status, but we expect to get more in mid-March. And then of course in the middle of February we're going to get even more Sale-A-Bration items, so that's exciting. And then for those of you who are just now starting to get our cling stamps that had ordered stuff out of our Occasions catalog or got their free sets from the Sale-A-Brations, they are cling mount. And I just want to again let you guys know that cling mount is different than our rubber mount because they are super sticky. You have to really get your finger under it to pull it up, because although it looks like our other one, look at that, it just doesn't come off. It's awesome. Like it sticks like a dream, but when you put your stickers on, you have to be brave, because if you don't get it completely lined up, it's stuck that way, because you cannot take these stickers up off this foam. If you try, you're going to rip the foam, and then then it's even worse than if just the sticker being off. So just be careful when you're putting on your stickers that you try to make it line up as much as you can, because you cannot take these stickers off. And then when you're peeling them off of your block, you guys want to remember, when you're peeling them off your block, you go underneath and lift. Right? You don't pull up, because you'll rip the foam, because it is nice and sticky. And then again, the same with when you're taking it out of your cases. Make sure you pull up from the side, get underneath there, so you don't accidentally rip. Because although we love the new sticky, I don't want you guys to ruin your stamps. So there we go, a little bit of housekeeping. So I hope everyone's been enjoying our Occasions catalog and celebrations, which is awesome. And I did have my writer's meeting over the weekend, and I finished all 35 of these beautiful journals, and I'll actually have a YouTube video on how to make these. But this is just like a simple composition notebook. It went over really well. You just add ribbon. You can stamp a couple pages inside, and you just add a lovely piece of cardstock on each side that you've stamped. You can add a little loop for your pen and some string to tie, some ribbon to tie it up pretty. And then for this I actually printed onto a clear label and then just put it on top, but you don't have to do that. But that way it's smooth, so you don't have to worry about anything catching on it. So that turned out really lovely. I was very happy with that. Okay, well, let's get stamping. It's 1:30. So today, the poll, dogs rule and cats rule this time. The dogs won. So we're going to make a card with the Happy Tails bundle, which is a super cute little dog. See how cute? He's a cute little puppy. And the cute little puppy punch. But this one has it's a dog builder because it has a little heart. The cat punch is just the cat punch, which is awesome. We had it for our Halloween type stuff, but the puppy, we were so happy to see the puppy added. We love the dog. But today I'm going to make this card, and I'm going to change it up just a little bit. So here I used the I did do an A4, and we're going to continue to do the A4, which is where instead of cutting it 8, 8.5 and 5 5.5, it's 8.5 by 4.25, and then you score it at 5.5, and so it opens this way, which is kind of fun. And we're going to use some of this lovely wood Textures DSP, the 6x6. This is a great pack of wood DSP that really, either if you want to make masculine cards, or, you know, I think it looks really good with the puppy dog. It's a great pack of DSP. So we're going to use a piece of that DSP, and also I'm going to use the Celebrations by the Bay set, and it's this pretty house over water, the little stone break. I think that's what it's called, is a break. Not pretty. And we're going to use some blends and color, because I love coloring, and that always de-stresses me, and Monday is always stressful. I don't know what it is about Mondays getting back in the swing. And then I'm also, of course, I'm going to use some of the silver foil instead of the crumb cake. I did add the little collar with the silver, and I'm like, ooh, I love the silver. I should make silver with the crumb cake instead of the crumb, to do it instead of the crumb cake. But I ran my silver through my embossing folder. So I cut it out, and look how pretty that is. I just love how embossing the foil just really changes it. So I did use that the Subtle Texture Impressions embossing folder, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so let's get crafting. Alright, so like I said earlier, I just took a piece of 8.5 by 11 card crumb cake, and I cut it at, so it's 8.5 by 4.25, and then scored it at 5.5. And so that's how I'm going to get my long ways. Then I cut a piece of Very Vanilla at, it is for the inside, and it's 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So that'll fit really nice inside. So we can do that, and I'll stamp on that. And then I cut a piece of the Wood Textures 6x6 DSP at, it's 5 1/4 by 4. And we're just going to adhere that right down. And then I cut up, we're going to use Very Vanilla, and we're going to stamp our Keep Calm and Wag On, and our Pretty Little House. And I've actually, so when I did this card, I actually stamped it and then trimmed it. But today I'm gonna try to see if I've already trimmed the paper, and to see if I can make that work. And this is at 3 1/8 by 2 1/4. So we're gonna try that. And then this is just 2 by 1. So that's pretty nice. Okay. So first off, let's go ahead and stamp our image. And like I said, this is the red rubber. This is our new cling mount stamps. As you can see, it sticks really nice. Now, if you can tell, I always trim mine down, and I was able to trim them down and still use the sticker, which I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it, because I'm a bit old school. I can't not trim my stamps. You don't need to, because they do such a good job now. But anyway, so you just put it down, and look, it just doesn't come off. Whoa! So we can use our stickers. Isn't that lovely? Okay. So for this, I want to use my blends, so I'm going to use my Memento Black. And I am just making that up good. Okay, now, you probably should do it the other way. So I'm just going to see if I got that on there right. Muy bien! That looks awesome. Okay. Spectacular. I wasn't sure. Because like I said, I usually cut it and then I stamp first and then cut it, and not the other way around. But I wanted to see if I can do that, and so I didn't have to get my cutter out and show you guys the cutting of it. So, and I'm going to put, so when you take them off, you get underneath and peel it slowly so as not to rip the foam. And I'll go ahead and put that back in my By the Sea. And this is one of the celebration sets, which means you can earn this one for free with a purchase of $50. And this is really super cute. Look, it's got like a little seashell and some seagulls and a lovely thank you, and may all your paths lead to happiness, which is a lovely, lovely. I actually used it on my notebooks that I made for my writing group and thinking of you. So this is a really super cute set. especially if you like to color. So here you go. So what we're going to do is color it in. So I used, I'm using the soft and dark seafoam green, the light and dark crumb cake, the light and dark smoky slate, and my light pool party. So I'm going to start with my pool party, and I'm just using the light pool party, and this is just for the water. So I'm just coloring in my water. I really love the way it blends. And I am using Very Vanilla, so it does already start off like a little bit discolored because it's on the Very Vanilla, which I love. Now I didn't do my, I didn't color my sky, which you probably could do. I did not. And then I'm going to use, this is the light, the dark sea foam. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the dark sea foam to my, you can see there's all kinds of like greenery. It's not a lot of greenery, but it's a little bit of greenery. And then I'm going to go back with my light sea foam. And also, but I'm not doing all of it because if you look, it looks kind of like a sandy shoreline, like a rough sandy shoreline. So I didn't want to make it too green, just a little. Just add a little bit of color so that it's not all. And this seafoam looks really nice on the Very Vanilla. I was really happy with the way that turned out. Okay, so there you go. And then you use, I'm going to use the dark, actually I think I did before I used the light crumb cake first and then did the extra. So I'm going to start with the light crumb cake, and I'm using the bullet pen end, and I'm just adding around the doorway and the roof, just adding a little bit of the crumb cake to the side of this house. Now I don't know if this is supposed to be, it says by the bay. I've never lived by the bay, by a bay, so I don't know if this is supposed to be like red or if this is going to be in Italy where it's teal. Right? Don't they use like really bright colors? Or on the East Coast, I don't know, they're red brick or whatever, but I just went with the brown because I like brown. So I'll just add a little bit of the brown. And then I'm going to go back with my dark, the dark blend, the dark crumb cake. Ugh, that's on there good. The dark crumb cake, and just go around to the roof. Just add a little bit to like the doorway and the windows, and a little bit of siding. Just a little bit. Because it's not like, this is one of those stamps that, we have another one that's like the Mediterranean, that you can add a lot of color or detail, but you don't need to be so detail orientated. And I need some of the light. I get my light sea foam again. So it looks like I missed a little bit. I want to get a little bit more right in here of the green for contrast. Just like that. Muy bien. Okay, and then for the wall, I'm just going to use my light smoky slate, which I love, and I'm actually going to use the brush end. And so I'm just going to pull it all the way over. Use the smoky, just light smoky side, and just go all the way. So I don't know if this is, I haven't seen if they've colored this in different colors or how, but I love this color. And then this is that wall, like a cottage wall, to keep the sea at bay, where it's supposed to be, I guess. Okay, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to use the dark. Again, I'm just going to add a little bit of detail with the dark. Just not too much, just a little. You can see that they've got a little pieces in there, just for some shading. Just a little bit. See, does that look lovely? Muy bien. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go back over with the with my light pool party again. And at the end, I'm going to add some Winkostella to the water to make it a little bit more all sparkly. Oh, you can hear we've got a plane going overhead. It's a bit loud. Okay, so let me move my blends. So we're done with that. All right, how pretty is that? Okay, and then the other stamp we want to do is on our little 1x2 piece. And for this, I'm going to use some early espresso. I'm going to use the photopolymer. So this one's a photopolymer. It's the Keep Calm and Wag On. Okay, so I'm going to stand up for this part. So you get that nice and inked up. There we go. Muy bien. Yay! First time. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay, and then I want to put one paw print. So I'm going to use a paw print. So the Keep Calm and Wag On is also from the Happy Tails. So is this cute little paw print. So I'm going to use this cute little paw print. And I'm going to add it right to the corner. Just like that. Muy bien. Okay, and then, since I have my paw print out, I want to do a couple paw prints right here on the edge. You see how I did that on this card? Just like that. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit, so it's there are a couple of them that are off color. I love it when it's a little off color. Just like that. See how I did that? On the side, just like that. Muy bien. Okay. And now we can build our card. And then we'll make the dog. Let's build the card first. Let me put this away. And then we can add. Okay. So get this open. There's a bunch of stamping for the dog. Okay. So first I'm going to put my lovely piece of wood textured DSP on. So I'm going to get out my glue. Oops, I got some icky on my glue. I did go through quite a few bottles of glue making those journals. You always forget how much you actually use, and when you make a bunch you're like, oh my goodness, that was a lot. Okay, so go ahead, like I said, I like to use the glue because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room to try to get it on straight. Very nice. And then, okay, so then like I said, I cut this a quarter bigger. So on this one, I kind of did it off. I kind of wanted to make it off center. So I think I'm going to make it straight. What do you guys think? Straight. Or off. And then I also did a little silver piece for my Keep Calm and Wag On. I don't know, I kind of like it. My son was like, oh, maybe you should see what it looks like when it's not off center. I kind of like how it's off center. What do you guys think? Off center or straight? Straight seems kind of, well, I don't know. Maybe I should think about it. Okay, well, let me do my dog while I'm thinking about it. Okay, so we just need a scrap piece of Very Vanilla. And just keep in mind that when you're going to punch it, which way your cardstock's going to go in. And I want to punch my dog out in the espresso. I want to stamp my dog out in the espresso. So I'll put my pretty puppy right here. Very nice. And then I'm going to, what's cool about this set with the dogs is this is the spots. They also have like Dalmatian spots, but that's this right here. This set, these 3 dots, they're together in one piece. There's 3 of them, and that's to go on to give our puppy some spots. So then you just gotta make sure you line it up right, so you can see where it goes. Muy bien. Okay. Awesome. Get that nice and clean. Oops, I got some on my dog, on the dog thing still. There you go. Got my block all clean. Alright, now let me put this away. Oh, hi Karen. How are you doing today? So you're doing good? Okay, so now he's all ready to be punched. So you just remember to turn your punches over so you can line it up. Okay, now I got him out. I'm going to do his collar, which I could have done it before I stamped him. I should have probably, or before I punched him out, but I totally forgot. Okay, so yes, we also have this very cute, isn't that super cute? It's his little collar. So make sure you got that on there good, and that you can see. There it is, muy bien. And then I'm going to use the scrap of my already subtly embossed. I ran through my silver foil, and I'm going to use it on to make a little heart charm for his. Put on to his little collar. Isn't that super cute? Okay, so let me put that on. Oop, you can hear my son just walked in the door from college. Okay, let's see here. So I'm just gonna attach her the little heart charm. Isn't that cute? Muy bien. Okay, and then I want to put the puppy on dimensionals. So let me add some dimensionals. Okay, so I did not glue down the our other 2 pieces to see if we like it. So I have his little him puppy dogs. They're wagging through. Do we like it straight, or do you want it straight? I love the puppy. Do we want it straight, or do we want it crooked? Oh, I'm so glad you're doing better, Karen. She was so sick for like almost, it was like a month. Poor thing, got something terrible. And that one can be up and down. Ooh, decisions. Don't you know? Or does it look better straight? What do you think, Karen? Can you see? Does it look better straight? Where it's layered on there straight? Or does it look better where it's catty-cornered on the not straight on there? Any idea? I know there's such a terrible delay to see on what to do. I don't know. So in this one I did do it not straight, but I'll do it straight. I usually like it not straight, but I'm going to do it straight because my son was like, you should do it straight, Mom. So I will put some glue on here. Like I said, the glue works really well on embossed. And this is just a really, like I said, it's only an 1/8 big around, so cut it 1/4 bigger. So it barely has any. But oh my gosh, just doing a little bit to the running your foil through your embossing folder. I mean, they all look awesome, but I love my subtle embossing folder. It just is so awesome. Okay. Alright, so we're going to line this up straight. There we go. Muy bien. Okay, so then let me go ahead and put glue on the back. Shoop, 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 shoop. And get that in the middle. Nice. Okay, I do this one too. So the glue works really good with the different texture, since it's not smooth. It seems to adhere in the grooves, but you don't want to get it all smushy, especially with the you don't want it to smush out, especially with the foil, because then it can mar your foil, which you don't want it to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, like I said, I put my cute little puppy up on dimensionals, so I'll take those off, put those in my little bucket. I finally put my little trash bucket back. Okay, I'm going to put my glue lid on. And look, I had cut out a couple of extra in case I needed. Okay, so I had it so his little tail can wag. So now my puppy is just sideways. Let's see. So cute. There we go. And then take some Wink Stella, because everything is better with Wink Stella. And add a little bit to your water. Your like glistening water. And then I pulled him up. And I put a little bit on his eye. Just a tiny bit. You guys see that? So you can really see it better, because I used the dark espresso. Okay, and then we need to do the inside, because it's naked otherwise. Okay, so here's our puppy, our piece of vanilla, very vanilla cardstock that's at 5 1/8 and 3 7/8. We use our early espresso again, and our cute little puppy paw print. And this time I'm going to do it this way, across, just like that. Muy bien. And then, since I have it out, let's do it on the back as well, because I always think it's naked if it's not in the back. Now I have coming up a craft fair in March. And one of the things we do when we're going to sell our cards or our projects using Stampin' Up, we have this lovely thing called the Angel Policy. And in the lovely, I think it's like the crafting one, we have this cute little, you have these cute little Stampin' Up. Actually, I like to use it on this. So let me take his little collar off. And it has the copyright of Stampin' Up. And you are good to use all of their products and their images, as long as you use their little Stampin' Up logo on the back or wherever, and that covers you for the copyright, which is pretty awesome. Okay, there you go. All right, ooh, we have to glue this piece in before I forget. Look, I got a little wild. I got a little wild with the glue, and I did not use my silicone mat, which I usually use because I am a bit messy, but I used my finger and got it off. Okay, so we'll put the inside in so it's not naked, and we have a lovely place to write our little message of encouragement, or to say hi, or keep calm and wag on. And this foil is fabulous. So whenever you're not sure how you want it to dress up a card, just adding a little bit of the foil, and like I said, all of our foil works so beautifully in all of our embossing folders. just add a little bit, and then of course a tiny bit of Wink Stella, because you know every card needs some Wink Stella. And there you go, a cute little puppy card with a lovely background. So you're keeping calm and wagging on, so you're going into your lovely happy place, or this puppy's happy place, where you can, I don't know, chase seagulls or listen to the lovely waves, hit the stone barriers, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty though. And then of course you can always, if you want to use the stamp, you can always add some color if you want to make it sunrise or sunset. But I went ahead and left it with this because it looks nice against the wood grain. So here we go. Here is one with just the regular without the foil, which is still lovely even without embossing. But look at how much more zing it adds when you put it through the embossing folder. So there you go. There is today's card. I hope you guys liked it. It's super quick, it's super easy, but super cute. This Happy Tales, you can get it in my online store now, by itself or as a bundle with the Puppy Builder Punch, which is pretty awesome. I love our punches. They're so fabulous. And of course, they just pop right up. So they're easy storage. You just press it down, close. It's easy to put away. Super awesome, super awesome. Okay, well, whether you're watching on Facebook or on Facebook Live, give me, or on the replay, like my video. And if you are watching this on the replay on YouTube, please like my video and subscribe, hit the little bell so you know when I post more videos. I have more coming this week. I'm going to be doing one about how to make a journal, and a couple of other YouTube videos. I'm trying to get all that actually edited and up on there, so there'll be a lot to do. And of course, Tuesdays is when I send out my newsletter, and so if you aren't on my newsletter, please join it. I'll have the link in the description of this video, and you get all the news. I'm actually working on another card tutorial that's just for my newsletter subscribers. So lots of great things happening, and so I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Happy crafting. Bye.